everyday daily makeup. Please, please, please turn that off. What was that? What's up, it's Julia. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you for checking out my video. Be sure to subscribe for more. I am trying to be very consistent with posting. So today's video is going to be so painful for me to film, but I'm very excited for it. I've got this new setup. What do you guys think? What do you think? How do I look in my new light? Behind the camera, I have this huge light that I bought myself kind of a while ago and just have not pulled out yet until today, and I'm really excited. I also got this like external viewfinder for my camera for Christmas, and it didn't come with a power cord, so I'm using my iPad as my viewfinder today. So it's all kind of weird and mixed up. I should probably check and make sure this is recording. That would just be my luck, you know? We're good. I'm back. Anyway. So clearly different setup than the rest of my makeup videos have been in the past, but new year, new me, okay? I've got like a whole setup here. You can't really see. This is my mirror, but we're gonna get to it. So today I am going to be recreating an old video from 2016, December 2016, so it's like 4 years old. I'm dreading it. I can't believe I'm gonna like bring this video up, because if anyone watched it today, I would be like, please, please, please turn that off. We've come a long way. Let's just say that. So this is my fall winter everyday makeup tutorial from December 1st, 2016. I was just so clearly uncomfortable with like talking. So this is very cringy. I had to watch it once to figure out what makeup I needed, but otherwise, you're gonna get my reaction. I just hate the way I sound. The makeup isn't even that bad. I mean, I definitely do my makeup very differently now, but it's not even that bad. It's just like, you know, 2016 makeup, but the talking really just... We're gonna get right into this, and I literally wanna die. The music.
So to start this look off, I'm going to use the Benefit Professional powder, and I'm applying that into my T-zone, and then I'm going to...
We're getting right into it. Okay, so no intro, just, you know, the title. I don't use primer anymore because I think I take better care of my skin now than I did back then. Now I moisturize the crap out of my face, and at the time, like, being super matte and like no dewiness except for like your fake highlighter, obviously that was really in when I filmed this video. So, you know, the Benefit Professional primer really just takes any glow away from your skin and mattifies you and hides your pores. But I do not use primer anymore, so we are just going to move right on.
My Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation, and I'm applying that all over my face with a beauty blender.
Okay. So this was my everyday makeup tutorial. So what I did was I brought everything that I would wear now for like my everyday, and I'm gonna compare. Normally, I do not wear foundation every day. I did bring my foundations in just for the sake of the video, but I do not wear makeup or wear foundation every day. I don't even wear makeup every day. I didn't wear makeup every day then either. This isn't an everyday thing, but you know, it's just like an everyday daily makeup that you can wear. Now my go-to foundation is the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. I love this stuff. Like I said, I wear foundation very rarely anymore, but when I do, this is my favorite one. It's very dewy and it just looks like skin, and it gives you good coverage too. So I really like this. I really like this foundation. I was gonna clip my hair back, but I lost her. So I think I was using the actual beauty blender in this video, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Morphe sponge. I normally don't put it right on the sponge. I use the back of my hand, but I don't feel like having makeup on the back of my hand. Also, I don't know how well this matches my skin today. Look at this cute mirror, guys. Can you see it? Look at, I made this. As we all know, I have a Cricut now, and I have so many ideas for things I want to make. It'd be like really pretty. I definitely like my foundation to be dewier and more natural than I did back then. So this is my foundation. Too Faced Born This Way. I really do love this stuff. Okay, let's keep going.
Taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm putting that under my eye.
My Tarte Shape Tape Concealer.
Eyes, on the bridge of my nose, using it to prime my eyelids also, and then on my forehead and chin to highlight and conceal my face.
And that's a lot of
And now
concealer.
that I look
That's a lot of concealer. I don't use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer anymore. I have it still, and like I will use it sometimes if I'm like really more, if I'm doing like something super glam or like a creative makeup look and I really just want like a blank canvas. But for an everyday, no. For an everyday makeup look, I'm not gonna go that heavy. So I am going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is the shade Custard. And I really, I don't put nearly as much as I did back then. Again, the trends are just so different now. Like back in 2015, 2016, when I first really got into makeup, the trend was just like cake your face, hide everything, cover everything, and be like as matte as possible with like a blinding highlight, matte lips, matte face, like everything. And that is just not it today. And even this is more makeup than I would wear on a quick everyday thing. Normally I would just do like concealer and bronzer. Nowadays the emphasis is so much more on skincare, taking care of your skin so you don't have to cake makeup on and hide anything. Where I feel like back then it was like people were probably breaking out all the time, so you had to cake your makeup on because you were caking so much makeup on, so you broke out. So it's just like a bad cycle.
Now I'm going to take my RCM color powder, and I'm going to use that to set my under eyes.
Okay. And obviously the next step was setting my under eyes, but I'm not gonna do that right now. In this video, I do my face, like I do my base, and then I do my eyes, and then I do the rest of my face. And today, we're not doing that because I use a ton of liquid and cream products now versus all the dry powdery products that were in back then. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish what I would normally do on my face on a day-to-day basis. I have definitely showed this before, but my go-to, the best thing in the entire world is the Rare Beauty Liquid Illuminator. I freaking love this stuff. This is the shade Mesmerize. I literally, so much comes off of the applicator and I just boop, 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 boop. I put that much, actually a lot on this side. Okay. Then I take the brush that comes with, well not comes with, but that goes with their foundation. You do have to buy it, but I think it does an incredible job at blending in their face products. I also definitely put too much on. Okay. Maybe I went a little overboard. I haven't done my makeup in a long time, so I think I just got excited. There we go. After I blend it in, it looks better. The other thing from Rare Beauty that I use every time I do my makeup is their liquid blushes. This is the shade Love. I am obsessed with these blushes. You literally use like none. Like if I did what I just did with the highlighter, with the blush, I would be red. My whole face would just be red. I go like this and I scrape off as much as possible. And I just do 2 little dots of blush. I use the same brush and blend this out. It's just such a beautiful blush. And now I'll set my face, right? Yeah, okay, so I use the Maybelline Fit Me powder now in shade 10. You know, we're going for more dewy than we were back then. I always still have to use powder because my under eyes crease like crazy. I always set my eyelids because I put concealer on my eyelids as like a primer. So I always set that too. In this video, I basically bake with my RCMA, and then after this, I set with another powder.
I just use Bare Minerals powder foundation.
So much powder.
and set the rest of my face. Now I'm going to go into my Morphe by Kathleen Lights palette, and I'm going to use this fluffy Real Techniques brush to apply
Still have that brush.
colored shadow all over my lids as a base.
Alright, I do still have that palette, but this is the Desi and Katy Dose of Colors Friendcation Palette. I think when I want like a very neutral go-to look, this is definitely what I'll use. I also brought out the Juvia's Place chocolate palette. This one's really good. I've only used it a little bit, but it's got good neutrals, so I'm gonna use these two palettes to recreate whatever eye look I do here.
Into this yellowish color with my Morphe blending brush and use this as my transition shade from inner to outer crease.
Really was detailed with my what I was doing, really trying to teach. I'm gonna use this one. This is called Necessary. It's just like a neutral brown color.
Now I'm going to take the smaller Sigma blending brush and dip into that red shade, and I'm going to use this on my outer corners to add dimension to the eye, and as I blend it out, I'm going to pull it into the crease.
It's so funny how I'm literally explaining every little step I do.
And now I'm going to go into my makeup.
Okay, hold on, sweetheart. Hold on. This video was definitely a trend a while back that I'm hopping on several months late, but it's so fun. A little bit cringy, a lot of it cringy, but fun.
And Manny MUA palette and use the brown shade with a fluffy pencil brush, and I'm going to deepen the outer corner, and then I'm going to pull a little bit of that into the crease and also along the lash line.
Okay, let's see. I still have this fluffy pencil brush actually. It's this one. I keep wanting to say she, but that's me. I went dark with this, so I'm gonna go into the chocolate. This is pretty similar. Let's keep going.
And now I'm taking a fluffy NARS blending brush and blending that all together.
We're blending. That's what we needed.
Then I'm going to go into my Tartelette in Bloom palette and take this shimmery shade on a flat NARS.
Going too fast. Bruh. My camera stopped recording so long ago. I suck at this. Okay, let's just review, shall we? So basically, I pretty much followed exactly what I did in this video. On my eyes, instead of doing my eye makeup now, I kind of followed what I did back then. I go on in this video to use a shimmer from the Tartelette palette, and instead of that, I used this from the Staycation palette, which is called Just a Kiss. It's my favorite shimmer ever. It's beautiful. So I put that on my lids and my inner corners. In the video, I also put it on my brow bone, but I did not do that today because I don't normally do that anymore.
Now I'm going to tightline with this Marc Jacobs black eyeliner.
I do still use the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. I don't have black, so I used purple today. It just thickens your lash line, makes your lashes look better.
Then go ahead and curl my lashes and apply my roller lash mascara first.
So I went ahead and did that as well. I do still curl my lashes all the time. And I use these two mascaras now. And I was saying after this roller lash, I go on to use the Tarteist mascara. And I essentially have the same routine with two different mascaras now. So I use the Fenty Beauty mascara. This one is lengthening and separating, which is what the roller lash did. And then Monsieur Big by Lancome, which is volumizing, like the Tarteist. So then I went back to doing the rest of my face, and I used the Benefit Hoola bronzer in this video, and I use it still now. In the summer, I use cream bronzer, but in the winter, I use powder. And I think
into my Hoola bronzer and apply that to my cheeks, my forehead, and a little bit on the center of my nose and chin. And then I'm going to take this Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso and apply that to the cheeks.
I don't normally apply blush anymore because I use the Rare Beauty one, but I do still have a Milani Baked Blush in Rose d'Oro, so I just thought it was fun. And I put this over, just, you know, for the sake of the video, even though none of it was recording.
To the Sleek Makeup Highlighter Palette, which I just got and I'm very obsessed with. And I'm going to use that yellowish shade because it's a very natural highlight color. And I'm applying that to my cheeks and my nose.
This highlighter was not natural. This was the farthest thing from natural. This highlighter was famous for being so reflective and blinding. I think the yellow shade was like the matte version of it, but it was not natural. Even this isn't natural, but this is what I would consider like a natural looking highlight because it is like liquid and it blends into your skin, whereas this was just like a shiny, shiny reflective powder. And it's just funny, like that was so in, and like you look back at pictures and it's literally like a blinding stripe. I don't use powder highlight anymore. I just use the Rare Beauty, and it's more than enough.
Cheeks and my nose. And now I'm going to use precisely my brow pencil to fill in my eyebrows a little bit. And I don't like to go too crazy on my eyebrows because I have thick eyebrows as it is.
Yes,
so I just kind of outline them to shape them, and I just fill in the middle a little bit.
This is where I left off and realized I wasn't filming. So I now use the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim brow pencil. I never have really done much to my eyebrows. I feel the same as I did back then. They're really thick, and I just kind of even them out and color them in a little bit, but I don't do much. There is nothing better than filling in eyebrows that are freshly waxed. Not that 2016 Julia would know literally anything about that because those eyebrows are rough. But to give her some credit, my eyebrows looked like that yesterday, so. The music, I just can't.
I'm going to use my Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick.
Oh my goodness. The time of liquid lipsticks. I'm so glad that this phase is over because my crusty, dry, chapped lips could not handle it, but I did it anyway. I used to like really, really go hard with the matte liquid lipsticks. And like I said, my lips are always so dry and always so chapped, and I would have like literal crusty lips, and I would put fucking dry ass matte liquid lipstick. And I don't know why I did that. Day to day, I really don't do much to my lips, but I just feel like I have a lot of makeup on kind of right now, and I want to do more than just lip gloss. This is the Buxom Plump Line Lip Liner in Incognito. And then my go-to lipstick for a while has been the Tom Ford Sable Smoke. It's definitely a little bit expensive, but it's lasted me a really long time, and it's like my ideal color for my lips. It actually matches that lip liner literally perfectly. And then, of course, I top it with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, the original one.
And that completes the look. Thank you for watching this simple, everyday fall and winter makeup look.
You're
I have a lot
welcome.
more looks coming for the holidays, and I have a lot more vlogs being uploaded pretty soon, so make sure to subscribe to stay tuned.
What was that?
Uploaded
What was
pretty
this?
soon, so make sure to subscribe.
What is
to
this?
Stay tuned.
That is a product of me having been so embarrassed because Sophia was in the room when I was filming, obviously, because she was my roommate, and I was just so uncomfortable filming and stuff in front of other people, and I gotta watch that one more time.
Vlogs being uploaded pretty soon, so make sure to subscribe to stay tuned.
I hate it. I hate it. This is funny, though. That is it for this reaction / recreating an old video of mine. I just can't with this video. It's so funny to me how, like, one, uncomfortable I clearly am, and two, how, like, caked on it is for an everyday makeup look. Like, I would never wear this on, like, a regular day-to-day anymore. It's also just really interesting to, like, look back on that time and think about, like, freshman and sophomore year of college when I was, like, really, really, really into makeup, and I started my YouTube channel for makeup, and how different, like, not only my makeup routine is, but just the trends in general. The video part isn't bad. It's the audio that's so funny to me because I'm so uncomfortable and so afraid of people hearing me. Now I'm just like shouting in my house. I don't know who's gonna walk by, but I definitely prefer my makeup now, obviously, or else I would still be doing it like that if I preferred it like that. But I did really enjoy filming this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I said it in this video too, but there are a lot of videos coming. I put on the post notifications so you don't miss any of it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.